If you own a local service-based business and you're not getting clients and customers every single day from Instagram, you're leaving 6 to 7 figures on the table every single year, guaranteed. Let me show you exactly why. So my name is Christian Morrison. I actually have a local service-based business personally here in Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm using this Instagram strategy that I'm talking about to personally grow my business, which what we're doing is we help local service-based businesses like ourselves grow with this strategy right now. I've been marketing local service-based businesses for over a decade, and literally I have never seen anything work as fast, as good, and get as high a return on ad spend as this strategy right now. We're getting anywhere from 5 to all the way up to 35x ROAS, which just means return on ad spend. For every dollar we're putting in the marketing for ourselves and for our clients, we're getting $5 to $35 back in revenue. Typical advertising I've done in the past, if you're doing really well, you're getting 5x ROAS, so you're crushing it, and that's the low end now of what our clients are getting with this new strategy. Now, in most local service-based businesses, what are you doing to grow? You are door knocking, doing cold sales, right? You're cold calling certain areas. You're doing referrals, you're getting repeat, you're trying to get more reviews on your website, or even worse, you're paying for like traditional advertising, door hangers, print, TV, newspaper, or just doing traditional quote unquote online advertising like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, the typical way, right? And you've probably spent $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000, sometimes even over $100,000 on agencies or different things, trying to get the ads part figured out, trying to get the revenue figured out on marketing. And every time you're like, am I getting a return from this? Am I not? They're trying to tell me these metrics matter, but where are the actual sales, right? Where are my actual money coming in? Where is it showing me that? And they're like, yeah, your revenue is growing, but you're like, is it growing because of that? Or is it growing because of my sales team or because my word of mouth is growing? That's the tried and true struggle with most service-based businesses. And even if you are using Instagram and trying to get clients and customers from it, most people, what they're doing is they're just doing it the wrong way. They're just creating some content, maybe kind of based off of some other stuff they've seen or what they think people would like. They're posting it, no one's seeing it. Maybe you get a couple likes, a couple views here. Your page is not growing. And even if it is growing, most of the time it's not growing with the right type of people. So you're not getting any kind of actual sales on the back end. You see maybe a follower count, but you see no actual trackable sales to your company. And even other agencies like mine that focus on Instagram, they're just focused on growing views, growing followers and likes. They're not focused on what really matters to us as service-based business owners, which is revenue. Where do we get our clients? We don't care about the metrics. We want to make money. That's why we're doing it. We're not doing this for the vanity metrics. We care about social media because we know it matters. We know in the modern world you have to do it. But most strategies just make no freaking money. So here's what I figured out over the last really just few months. I am always testing and trying new things with my clients and my own personal business and trying to figure out a way that's undervalued attention, meaning people are not doing it enough in local markets that it can be a really high return on your ad spend. Now, I still have a lot of clients that are doing, $1 million a month in revenue. We're still doing more traditional stuff with them because it makes more sense once you're at that point. Really once you're above like 250, 350,000 a month, then it makes sense to add on these more traditional online advertising methods and getting a 5x with a little bit less legwork on the front end. But if you're not at that 100, 200, 300K a month revenue range, this Instagram strategy I'm going to show you makes a lot more sense for you. So we're basically focused on a couple of things. I want you to think about traditional online advertising. What are you doing, right? You're doing an ad for some kind of offer, a free consultation, a free something of value, a lead magnet like Alex Hormozi has made very popular. You're offering something of value for free to get their name, phone number, email, build up your leads list, have callers call them, follow up with your CRM, have email drip campaigns. Most of us have gone down that path. I've generated over 100,000 leads in service-based businesses in that type of advertising. So I know the space very well. And I'll tell you what the problem is in that space. It's oversaturated to a point where it's insanely expensive to get a customer. The trust is so low because so many people are doing it. Nobody wants to talk to you on the phone. No one wants to deal with you. They want it on their own time. And most of the time, they don't even know what they're signing up for. So what you have to have if you want to do those type of advertising is a really big budget. You need a minimum of 5 to 10 grand a month to make that really scale and work to be able to use on it and not expect sales in return for at least 3 months. The next thing you have to do is you have to have a phone team that calls all the leads for you and to make sure they're following up constantly. You got to get to those leads in the first 60 seconds when they sign up, no matter when it is. You have to have the automations and CRM built out in the back end, right? You probably know what I'm talking about if you're watching this video still. What I found is using Instagram specifically, there's multiple reasons we can get into, but using Instagram specifically, what we're doing is we're going after a local follower for a multiple reasons. Instead of going after the name, phone number, email, like typical advertising, which is all worn out, oversaturated, and really doesn't grow your brand at all, right? Instead, we're getting the founder or the talking person of the business on camera, on Instagram, talking about the business in the right way and the right structure on video. Instead of getting people to go opt in, give us a name, phone number, email, or try to schedule an appointment or whatever, instead, all we're going after is for them to follow your page. This is one of our key shifts here. Instead of going after their info, follow the page. Multiple reasons this works so much better than getting their info. One, you're growing your brand, which we all know personal brand and business brand online in the modern world is the most important thing. So if all we're going after is building the brand initially, the side effect of this strategy is you get to grow your brand locally in a big way. You become local famous, your brand does, and you get clients and customers right away, which is the best of both worlds. So we're getting people to follow you. That's the only call to action we're looking for with this strategy. For some people are like, oh my gosh, I don't want followers, I want money. I'll explain how it works. We're going after the followers instead. The ad in the video has to be structured a certain way. So we're going to post a reel on Instagram, structured a certain way to get your ideal clients in your local area only, follow your page. When they follow the page, we have 3 layers that we can get them into a client from. We have the ad in the video structured so that it will attract your ideal client to follow the page, not just some random whatever person that is on Instagram, right? We have that structured a certain way to call them out to get them to follow. Now, the second part of this is it's an organic piece of content that we're running as an ad. And if you do this right the first way, literally to scale this to even 6 figures a month, you just need one Instagram ad. It's crazy. You don't have to keep testing, doing other things. As long as you set it up right in the first time, one video, one ad. The video is 35 to 45 seconds. That's it. You put that piece together, that 35 to 45 second video. We prompt them to follow. On your profile, we optimize a couple ways. Number one is we put a word in there for them to DM you. So you've probably seen this with other influencers, something like, if you're in painting, something like paint. DM us the word paint for a free estimate on your house. Now, some people won't even follow your page. They will just DM you the word paint. Cool. We get some of the results we get from that. They DM you paint, you start a conversation with them in Instagram Messenger. You schedule a time to go view the property, have your people go do it, or you go do it, whoever, and you'll do an estimate that way. The second way we do it is we have a link in your bio to your scheduling. So you probably have a website, all that set up. You're going to put the link in your bio, says schedule an estimate now, whatever, right? Some of the people won't follow you, some of the people will, and they'll click that link automatically. Boom, they'll go to that. You'll get some of the results from that. Now, the majority of the results and the way we actually make money from this quickly is by every single new follower that comes in. We follow them back if they have a private profile, so that way we can message them, but we send everybody that follows us a message. Now, there's a message sequence that you have to do in order. It's a 2-message sequence. Hey, thanks for the follow. Are you interested in our service? Basically is how we do it. A little less invasive, quote unquote, than that, but that is how we do it. What this does is it gets people sparked in the conversation that wouldn't have started it on their own. People will message back, yes, no, maybe so, however they message, and then you start talking to them, seeing if they have any kind of interest or future interest in what you are doing. This allows you to open up a crazy pool of potential buyers for your service because they didn't reach out to you. They're not going to reach out to you. The trust is there. So now you're not cold calling them. You're not texting their phone. You're not emailing them. You're sending a message on Instagram. Way less invasive. People are so much more open to it. I get like no negative feedback on this ever from people. No people telling you shut up. No people spamming you, whatever. It's literally just a message. Hey, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Are you interested in getting your house painted? You got any fun painting projects this year? Start the conversation, right? They will message back. You will set appointments and get in there. About 50% of the sales all of our clients and myself included, my company, are getting are just from sending these simple messages, okay? So we're getting clients automatically from all of that. We're messaging, people are responding, we're setting appointments, and then also we're growing the brand. You are on camera. People are now starting to recognize you in the street. I get this constantly. It's crazy, actually. It's a crazy, awesome side effect of this. People that were in your sphere that knew you are now going to see your face all the time online. and be reminded of what you do, which is what we want anyways. We want to be growing a recognizable local brand, which if you use this strategy right now, it is crazy how good it works. More than anything I've ever been able to do is it grown your brand so fast and got you going on your business and got you clients very fast, very quickly. A couple of examples on this, and I'll get into the organic piece of this. I have a client, Justin, who when he first hired us on, he had 22 Instagram followers and over 100 posts. Very common. He's a deck stainer. He stains decks and fences. And literally came to me. I was like, yeah, we can help you with a strategy. Let's just do purely Instagram for multiple reasons. I kid you not, guys. He spent $138. We created one video, structured it the right way. $138 in ad spend, which if you know ad spend, that's nothing. That's like a sample of a sample of a sample size for most marketing. $138 translated immediately into a $2,500 deal. And you'll probably get multiple more out of that first $138. $138 into $2,500 like that. Or another one of my clients, Susie, who's actually a wedding and portrait photographer. She came to me from a different state, different area, and was like, hey, I have no local brand here. No one knows me. I've never got a client in Omaha. And this doesn't just work in Omaha. It works in every single area in the US. But she came to me and said, I've never got a client in Omaha. Can you help? I said, yeah, we can help. We did this strategy for her. I'm not kidding you, on day one. We shot the ad. We knew how to structure it. We got it out there. Day one, she got her first client, which is an engagement shoot that's going to turn into a wedding. So you're talking $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 on day one in revenue for her. And now I've been testing this with my clients for months. And so we decided to adopt it internally too. And I've been doing it for my business and just using my personal business as an example. Just in the last month alone, when we first turned on this strategy for us, we've been testing it for clients for a while. Now we're running it for ourselves. We spent $1,500 internally on this advertising, which is nothing. It's really nothing. If you know advertising, it's very little. And we did $35,000 in revenue. Now, not everybody's going to do what I do and what we do, but that just shows you an example. $1,500 in my own personal service-based business locally, I was able to do $35,000 in revenue off of $1,500 in ad spend. Insane ROI and ROAS right now. Now, the second part of this strategy, and there's kind of a multiple layered approach to this. The second part of the strategy is posting organic and doing it the right way. But you can't just be posting normal pictures of your jobs and all that stuff. It has to be video. It has to be you or the talking person of your company on video so people start to relate. People buy from people. People don't buy from companies. People buy from some kind of relationship and some kind of feeling they have, especially locally, and they love knowing who the owner is of a local business. So you got to get on camera if you're the owner and the founder. That's going to be the best driving, best success you'll have. If not, your person you want to be the talking head, so to speak, of your company needs to be on camera. Not this blanket, normal stuff that we're used to posting. Really you, really on camera, scripted the right way. Now, I don't want to go into like how to do the organic content because there's so much into that, and I'll probably release a future video on organic and how to do well with that. But the organic piece is important, but it's not the most driver. That one single ad done the right way in the beginning is what's going to drive all your success right away. The organic content is really a nurturing process that the people that come in, that follow you right away, that don't convert, the content will start converting them. It's more like how-tos, structured a certain way. You want to like, here's how to paint your door, whatever. But it needs to be structured a certain way that gets people intrigued and works with the algorithms. But you need to be posting organic content anywhere from 2 to 5 times per week to start nurturing your clients. Now, I will say on organic, and when I say organic, it means you're not paying to promote it. More important than that is using your stories. Using your stories for client testimonials, for social proof, to show you're working on jobs so people know you're busy. Most of you are working on stuff all the time, but you don't post it. Post it on your stories, talk on your stories. If you go to a job site and you're a plumber and there's like a common issue there, pick up your phone, record yourself talking about the common problem that people might relate to, and then just tell them, hey, if you have any issues like that, shoot me a message and I'll tell you how to fix it. Little stuff like that goes a long way on your stories. So post on your stories for sure, and worry about organic content in your page later. But stories are going to matter more than anything. Now, month one, this is all we focus on. Is this one ad. One ad, pushing people to your Instagram to follow, right? Now, the next 2 months are pretty key as well. So month 2, we actually do a massive giveaway. For multiple reasons, we do the giveaway in month 2. Number 1 is we want to get you revenue and stuff going quickly. So that's why we do it. The first ad in month 1. Month 2, we focus on a giveaway. And the giveaway has to be at least $1,000 in cash or cash equivalent, like a gift card of some sort, to get people really engaged. And what we do with this is we have a qualifier on this giveaway. Here's what I mean. Let's say we're giving away $1,000 in cash, right? Hey, we're doing $1,000 in cash here in Omaha, or wherever your city is. And let's just keep on the painter because I'm on that right now, for whatever reason. Let's say you're a painter and you own a painting company and you're like, we're giving away $1,000 in cash plus we're going to paint a room for free in your house. Or if you want to go crazy with it, we're giving away $1,000, plus we're painting the entire outside of someone's house for free. I would probably do that. I like the bigger the better on these giveaways. And if you paint the outside of the house, let's say that's like a $5,000 to $10,000 giveaway. That's crazy. But the reason we're doing that is because it's tied into something that our ideal client wants. So the $1,000 attracts a lot of people just to post on it, because I'll explain that in a second. But the qualifier is also the painting of the house. Now, anybody who needs their house painted is going to enter in this giveaway. And the way they enter in this giveaway is by following the page and tagging friends in the post. They have to follow, and then every friend they tag in the Instagram post below is an entry in the giveaway. So you get people doing 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 tags on there if they wanted to go crazy with it, and it just starts blowing up your page and getting it crazy and crazier and crazier, because they're going to tag other homeowners, and the homeowners that need their house painted are going to tag it, right? So now what are you getting to follow your page? You'll get some that are not looking at the house, they're looking for the $1,000. Majority will be interested in the house, right? House painting. So now you're getting more of your ideal clients to follow your page. And we do use a paid strategy on this. Don't spend much money on it, but we pay to promote this for about a week. And then we do this giveaway and record us giving away the $1,000 plus the free house painting to whoever it is. Now, the last part of the strategy in month 3, and it goes beyond this, but 3 months is the initial setup, and then you don't have to do much else right now other than that. But month 3 is when we start retargeting. This is the craziest part of the strategy. So we did a couple things on purpose that I didn't say in the beginning, just to wait for the people that actually watched this video and got to this point. So I'm leaving this special sauce for you in here, because the majority of people would have dropped off by this point. So if you're watching this, you're one of the special few who are actually going to learn this. Because if you just go do the first 6 things I did, you'll have success right out of the gate, for sure, but it's not going to scale and be a longevity strategy that lasts a long time. We're going to do retargeting. So the reason we're doing video content, the reason we're doing profile visits as the objective of the ad, is because now we get to retarget the people that have been watching the videos for the last 2 months, viewing your content, but not following you, okay? And all the followers that haven't converted. So we're going to do a couple different types of retargeting content. The very best is customer testimonials on video with you and the customer talking about their experience with you. And we're going to ping everybody who's viewed your profile but hasn't followed you, all of your followers, all your DM conversations, and anybody who's watched at least 95% of one of your videos. Let me explain. If someone watches 3% of one of your videos, they watch the first 3 seconds, let's say, do you think they are interested in your product? Probably not, right? Now, if they've watched at least 95% of your ad or your video, do you think they have some level of interest? Most likely they do, right? So we're going to retarget anybody who's watched at least 95% of the video, which you can do inside of Instagram and Facebook Ads Manager. We'll retarget all of them because you'll have thousands of people on that list, thousands of people that viewed your profile, and you'll have hundreds, if not thousands, people that have followed your page and messaged you that we now get to retarget for super cheap, and they're already our ideal clients because we already spent the money to get them in there. And you can literally retarget this entire list of people, and they will see your content every single day for as little as like $2 to $5 a day in ad spend. They will just constantly be pinged with your content and see it all the time. We like to have at least 3 pieces of content that we're targeting with them, so it's a combination of different things, but 3 to 7 is the magic number. Anywhere between there, combination of client testimonials, client results, and offerings, and everything going back to follow the page or message you sometimes, depending on your niche. All of that for a couple dollars a day, people will just start funneling in that you didn't get before. So you'll get a crazy ROAS in the beginning on this. Like, we're getting 35x on our personal business before we even turned on retargeting. But when you turn on retargeting, it can boost it even more. I've literally seen people that are doing this strategy that are getting 50, 60, 70x ROAS. So every dollar they put in, they get 50, 60 to $70 back, which is insane. I've seen that happen. And by the way, this strategy is used by all the biggest influencers in the world right now that are in service-based businesses. They're just doing it on a national scale and making tens of millions of dollars for it, and no one in the local space is using it. And they're not teaching how to do it. They're teaching how to do other stuff because they don't want to tell you how well it's working, which is why I've kind of been hesitant to even make this video, to be honest with you. But if you're a fellow local service-based business owner and you want to figure out this strategy and how to do it and how it works, you can actually go over to my personal Instagram. It'll be Christian Morrison SD. I'll put the link below to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, just message me the word local. I'll have a quick conversation with you, with me personally talking to you. I'll see if we can help, and if we can, awesome. If not, I'll give you the strategy that I would do in your scenario so you can go out and do it yourself. Now, obviously, there's more nuance to this, and there's a little bit more detail to it, But it is that simple. It is not complex. You don't even need any pieces of software. You just need an Instagram account and a phone. So shoot me a DM on Instagram that says local. Happy to help, see if I can help you, and I'll help you with the breakdown more in depth. I'll see you guys next time, and always remember, I'm here if you need me.